she's cute. Oh, she said, can we have Chipotle again?
She's obsessed with the Chipotle.
And you said, ugh, I'm sorry, kind of tight right now. And she said, oh, no worries. She said, you excited to meet? You said, so excited. She said, when you gonna spoil me? And you said, I'm sorry, it's the slowest time of year right now. And she said, not even $25 Chipotle?
Yeah, who likes Chipotle that much?
The Chipotle allowance is concerning to me.
But it's not like she's just texting him to ask for money.
They're sprinkled in.
Look.
No!
Heyo, email.
Got an email.
I can't even reach the guy I love. Maybe she's got short arms. Dear Neve and Max, my name is Robin. I am 31 years old and live in St. Paul, Minnesota. I met a guy named Wayne 3 years ago on a Facebook group chat.
There you are, after all.
His name is Wayne Cannon and he lives in Atlanta, Georgia.
This time.
From the beginning, Wayne was unlike anyone I have ever known. He was sexy and flirtatious, caring and funny, and he always knew what to tell me when I was having an off day. Weeks turned into months when I fell in love with him. Wow. Once the love seeped in, I began to second guess some of Wayne's odd behavior I had been previously ignoring. For starters, he would never want a video chat. I would always ask him to, and he would always agree, but when the time came, crickets. I would ask him what was going on, but he would just say he's going through stuff. Almost a year into us talking, Wayne suddenly began to call me from private numbers.
Oh,
No. Boy. This became the new norm. It's been 3 years. Please, guys, I need your help. So you met Wayne in a Facebook chat room.
It was like a a flirt and meet type of group.
Flirt and meet.
Huh?
It's like slip and slide.
Yeah, I guess you gonna slip and slide in somebody DM, I guess. I don't know. You know, I was trying to flirt with somebody else, but every time I posted a picture, this man was liking it. He was not giving up neither. He's like, you so cute, like, oh my God, just so gorgeous.
This guy totally wore you down with persistence and flattery.
Yes.
Can we see the picture? Do you have it?
Yeah, that's a handsome built guy.
Yeah.
He must work out.
He works out.
But things were good for a while.
That's when I asked him to video chat.
Okay.
He didn't want to, or just he couldn't talk right now.
I mean, a guy with a face like that should be
Show
face
it to the world.
Yeah.
He should pick that phone up and be like,
Look at my face. And then, for some reason, he started getting calls from private numbers.
yeah.
What happened to his phone and his phone
He
number?
said that it was broken. He like, I gotta get a new phone.
Then he asked you for money.
No, I offered, do you need help? You know, getting one.
You're like, well, I want to FaceTime with you, so
Right.
I got $300 for you.
Yeah. Several months then passed. Here come that private number again. I'm like, so why are you calling me like this? It was ridiculous.
He's not the guy in the picture. It's not him.
This super handsome guy, like, you gotta know it's not him.
I don't want to believe that.
You called us because you're at the end of your rope.
Yeah. I don't know who else this is over here.
These are nice houses.
Yes.
It's not bad.
This guy doesn't look like he needs $300 for an iPhone.
Is there like a shack at the end of the street?
Here it is. No, this is it. This
Damn.
Okay.
We got a Suburban and a
Audi with some rims.
No, there's no way this is his house.
But what's with the $300?
Exactly.
Oh, hold on. Here's a car. It's a Maserati.
Oh, wow.
Is that pulling up to this house right now?
Damn.
What is that?
Could that be Wayne? In a Maserati? Could it be? What is happening?
What?
How you doing?
What's up?
What's your name?
Wayne.
You're Wayne.
Yeah.
I'm Max.
What's up?
Hey,
How you
man.
doing?
Neve.
What's up?
How you doing?
What's going on?
This is Robin.
You're the one we've been texting with.
Yeah,
And who's been talking to her for the last 3 years?
yeah.
Okay. And this is your place?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what? Yeah.
So
what's the story?
What's the story?
I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all already know.
We don't.
Not really,
We have
I
we have no idea, to be honest. All we found out was that
Yeah.
you weren't the guy in the pictures.
I mean, there's a reason for everything, so.
So what's with the weird cell phone business and the fake picture? I don't get it.
Yeah, I mean, it's more or less like I wanted to know that she was who she say she is. Like, I want to know that she was real. I mean, people see the houses, they see the cars, they see the materialistic things, and people be fake with you. So dealing with Robin was something that was solid. You know what I'm saying? It was like she didn't see all the materialistic stuff. She liked me for me, so.
Wait a minute.
Really?
Hold on.
Wait, really?
Really?
But then what's with the fake picture?
The fake picture came about because before she seen me in the beginning, I overheard a conversation she said about somebody she liked it, and it wasn't me.
You saw the picture of the guy she was liking in the chat room.
Yeah, and I just went with it.
But did you someone else photo
Someone else posted the photo.
Did you say that was you?
Yeah, I said it was me because I thought that what she liked, so it was like, okay, cool, because I really want to talk to her. Listen, I just wanted love. I just wanted to find love. This was genuine to me. This was the only female in my life that was genuine with me. So it was like, yo, I like this chick, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, yo, I can be myself, and
Right.
that felt good.
Okay. It's nice to hear you say that. But that doesn't
explain
the whole cell phone communication
Well, the cell phone
thing.
communication thing, well, I've always like been in relationships and stuff, you know what I mean? Like when I first met her, I was married, you know what I mean? So
You were married.
yeah, I was married, you know what I'm saying, with a kid and everything. So I had other things going on, so it was like I can't just give you direct contact to me.
So when was you out this married?
That ended 2 years ago.
Okay.
So after that, though, after you guys got divorced or separated or whatever, like, you could have given Robin your number and...
Yeah, I could have, but things had got too deep at that point. See, I left that marriage and was dealing with someone else. I've always had like a whole lot of girlfriends, you know what I mean? So it was too much piled on top of it. Like, yo, how do I tell her this? Because maybe if I tell her, maybe she may
Right.
back off, and then it was like, dang, I didn't want to lose her like that. She was just always like my, you know, solid situation over here, you dig? Even to me having her send me money at one point in time, that comes from me wanting to know if she was really like me for me.
You got the money and then...
You ain't never get the phones.
Well, I had the phone because I didn't need the phone. They were just trying to see like
That was like a test.
a test to see what she do it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but then you kind of left her high and dry.
What do you make of all this?
I don't
'Cause
know.
this is
It's
like-
stupid. You just lying. Why you just waited for
'Cause I couldn't
three
tell-
years?
listen,
Listen. 3 years you waited to just keep stringing me along
I had
like
to
a
know, Ma.
little old dog or whatever on the leash.
You here now, so you gonna come home or not? Which one you want? You want the Maserati or the Audi? I'm just saying, look at it as a blessing.
Was the truth right in front of me and I didn't see it? That's intriguing. Hey, David Max. My name is Nick. I'm a 29-year-old single father from Philly. In August of 2017, I saw Jasmine, a single mom, on a dating website. So I took a shot and gave her my number. She called me that night, and we stayed on the phone until we fell asleep. That is a rare and special thing. The only person I've ever done that with is Laura.
Your first girlfriend, you didn't have that with?
No.
I had that.
I was so into her, I actually ended things with these other 2 girls I'd been seeing.
Whoa, player alert.
I was sure I had found the one. For a couple of months, everything was going well. She says she has serious anxiety and body image issues. At first I understood, but now it's just frustrating. I need your help to figure out what's going on. Looking forward to hearing back from you, Nick. So why don't you just walk us through the relationship, how you met?
So I came across Jasmine's profile. We're on this dating app. She was very beautiful. She's a single mom and a nurse. There's some qualities there that I'm like, you know, I think she's mature. I don't think she would, you know, jerk me around a little bit. There was a Snapchat username on the profile. I added the Snapchat, and then we would just comment casually back and forth.
And in the snaps, did she ever show her kid?
Yeah,
And she's snapping you directly, not from the camera roll.
right. Every time I would question something, the Snapchat would kind of like pull me back in, because like I'm going to Disney in real time. The Snapchat's her and Disney. I feel like people can fake other social media, not Snapchat.
Let's see her.
You just keep scrolling.
She's very cute.
This girl does not look like she's shy.
When I have questioned her about that, you don't seem to be shy when you're posting, you know, on Snapchat or whatever. She would say like, you don't see the process to be able to work up the courage to post that.
Oh, here.
That must be her kid.
Cute. What's this?
I had gotten her tickets to the Demi Lovato concert for Christmas.
She went to the concert.
She was Snapchatting live from the concert all night, and then she sent me videos of
Did
the
you see
actual
her
concert.
at the concert?
No. But she never asked me for anything. She never asked me for money. I've helped her out with money.
How much?
She said she had car trouble one day, so I Venmo'd the money. Total, about $600.
Will you be able to forgive her and look past the deceit if she's not the girl in the pictures?
I don't know. I gotta be able to trust you for you to be around my daughter. But I'm thinking like, okay, this can't be, you know, BS.
Well, we're gonna have to find out.
Oh. Hello?
Hi.
Oh, hi. What's up?
What are we going to get?
Take your time, no rush. I guess it's okay if you're nervous. Just try to, you know, relax, take some deep breaths. Take it slow. Why don't you tell me how you're feeling? Nervous? Okay, I understand. There are three very friendly guys out here, myself included. Just want to say hello and chat for a minute. Whenever you're ready.
I can't go out there.
Do you want me, can I just come in maybe first and then we can go out together?
Okay.
Does that work?
Okay.
Come in first.
Door's opening. Neve's going inside. Neve has disappeared inside.
He got further than me.
Don't have to be upset or worried. You'll feel better, and he'll feel better. Couldn't pick a nicer guy. All right?
Give me a second.
Come on, look, at least let me hold your hand.
Give me a second.
Come on, you got this. You're already there. You're already there. It's over.
I'm gonna throw up.
Ready?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Someone's coming out.
Okay, good, nice. That's it. It's almost all it is.
You know this person?
This is Nicole. We're taking our time. Come on. Nicely done. Nick? Nicole?
Nice to meet you.
You've been the one talking to Nick the whole time? Okay.
So why? You've had months to just be honest.
I don't want you to think that I'm some type of a malicious person, because I'm not. When I made the profile, I didn't even really talk to anybody. But then when I started talking to you, it was just like, it was easy, because it's just like, let's just be real. You wouldn't look at me the same way that you looked at that person, because I am not. Sometimes I don't feel good about myself.
The hard part's over. Look, I know this was a lot. We want to know why this started. As much as you want to share with us,
I'm sorry, I can't do this right now. I'm sorry.
How are you feeling?
It was just miserable last night.
Something that might actually make you feel better is giving closure and answers to someone that I'm sure you feel guilty about hurting and lying to.
All right, so Nick, do you want to just kind of clarify some things?
So just basically, what's true, what's not.
Do you have any children?
No.
You don't have any children. The way Nick tells it, he was following Jasmine on Snapchat. She was posting what appeared to be live snaps. How did you do that?
I had a iPhone 6, and I was using my 7 to actually take, like...
You were taking pictures of real girls' chats, right?
Mm-hmm.
And recording them with your phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Demi Lovato concert?
What about it?
Did you go? Was it fun?
Yes.
Stuff that you made me send you, but I just want to know, like, how much more were you willing to accept before you were gonna tell me the truth, or?
From early on, I said, I do not accept gifts from guys.
And I
said that several times to him. And I was like, no, but I'm going to pay you back. And he says, no, like, I'm
not asking for it back to this day.
No, I'm just explaining the story, that's all. I'm not trying to say anything else.
That's fine. Okay.
I didn't, and I'm gonna talk to you. I didn't think that I was going to have this profile, talk to somebody like the way that I talked to you, and kept it going. You are a great guy. You didn't deserve that at all. You really didn't. And my words, you know, like, I know they hold no weight, but I am seriously sorry that I did this to you.
Catfish adjourned.
We got an email. Subject, worried friend seeking help.
Oh boy.
Dear Neve and Candy, my name is Ty, and I live in Charlestown, West Virginia. I'm reaching out to you because my best friend, John, has been dating this girl online who I am suspicious of. They've been talking for a few months and only live an hour apart.
Why'd you have to leave me alone?
They've not met up yet or video chatted. Something doesn't seem right. John met Megan online and they hit it off quickly. John has 3 boys and Megan has 2. Wow. So that is something that they really bonded over. Megan seems perfect for him. They talk every single day, and John always seems to be all smiles when he's messaging her. He thinks she could even be the one. He keeps saying that they will meet soon, but I'm starting to think it'll never happen. Either Megan is toying with John's emotions or she's not who she says she is. But I care about my friend, and I think he deserves to know the answer. He's a single dad, doesn't have time to waste on a relationship that will end up breaking his heart again. Thanks, Ty. So how did you meet
Megan? Through Facebook. Yeah, she just messaged me out the blue one day and she was like, I like your hair, and I was like, I like your face, and we just started talking about our days after that. I don't know when she added me on Facebook.
Oh, she had added you?
Yeah.
And then sent a message, okay.
Yeah.
Did you have any mutual friends?
A few, but like nobody she would actually like talk to, or nobody I talk to either. But yeah, she's 27 and she has 2 kids and she lives in DC.
She sent you pictures?
Yeah, like selfies.
And you've sent her pictures of yourself?
Of myself, yeah. And my kids, like them playing and stuff.
But has she sent pictures of her and her kids?
I haven't seen her kids.
At all?
No.
Have you guys made plans to meet up?
We made plans to meet up soon and just haven't.
Like an hour away is not far.
Right.
My son broke one of my TVs and she was gonna give me a TV. She actually went and bought it. And then like she was gonna come bring me the TV. And her car broke down apparently. I seen the person post on her Facebook wall asking about the TV they sold her. So I guess she really did get this TV.
Oh, wait, check this out. Melissa Smith. It was so nice to meet you. Hope you're enjoying the TV. Let me know if you have any issues with it. All right, let's look up Melissa Smith.
Also in Washington, D.C.
Well, that makes sense. It seems like she's buttoned up and private and we can't see her.
Do you think this one's a fake account too?
To validate the Megan account? Maybe. I think we just gotta message her, right?
It could be.
Well, then we'll deal with it. Hey, Melissa. Would love to chat with you. Thanks. You wanna make waves?
No.
Gotta make a splash. Oh, we got a response?
Yes.
Hi, Neve. How can I help you? Is there any chance you can jump on a quick FaceTime?
FaceTime.
Well, if this is some friendly lady who helped her find a new television, I can't FaceTime, but I could give you a call. Fine. Okay, that works.
Probably the ex. She's probably trying to get somebody to get on the phone and act as her. She knows.
Oh, ooh, New York. Hello?
Hello, this is Melissa's husband. We share a Facebook account. Your husband.
Ah, okay. Well, is she there?
Not at the moment.
Right. Why couldn't she call me?
She's busy working right now.
I mean, look, whatever. Mainly what I was calling about was your wife, although it could have been you, recently either sold or gave a television to a young lady, I think named Megan?
Yeah. She was super sweet. She came, looked just like her Facebook picture, and left.
She looked like her picture. No, she didn't.
So, just bear with me for a second, because the weird thing for us is that we found the girl in the pictures, and her name is Miranda.
Yeah, I don't really know anything about that, man. We weren't really trying to be super spies or detectives.
What was your name? I'm sorry, I forgot to ask you.
Phil, from Melissa's husband.
Got it. All right. Thanks, Phil.
Bye.
Bye.
Phil, short for Phil.
Is that Megan? If Phil made this account just to post on her page to make it seem like she really actually got the TV, that means he's Melissa and he's also likely Megan.
I don't think he is. Somebody, the ex, in my opinion, got somebody to answer the phone.
Oh, so you
call.
think Melissa is run by the ex?
Yes.
And that she was like, oh,
Yeah.
I need someone to call, and somehow came up with the idea of like, the only person I can get to help me right now is a guy.
Yeah. Because she might have known that we were going to record the voice.
Whether or not the ex is involved, both these profiles are probably the same, run by the same fake person, and it's either whoever that guy is that we just spoke to, who didn't want to tell us his name, or he's trying to cover for whoever John is talking to. We already know Megan's lying. How big is the lie? Well, this is the street, I think. Yeah, that's it right there.
All the windows open, waiting for you to peek inside.
Oh, a TV!
What?
The TV!
Where?
She left it in front.
Oh, where is she?
There's a
What?
note on the TV.
Oh my, get the I gotta see this note.
Let's park.
Does it say anything inside?
No, it just says, I'm sorry, don't hate me.
Well, is this just a random address?
It's looking like it.
Somebody lives here.
Well, we should definitely knock. There are lights on.
I'm more shocked that they actually left the TV.
I'm really blown about seeing this TV when you pull up. It's great.
Hi.
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 Hey.
Oh,
Hi.
Neve.
Hi, Doris.
Doris, all right, nice to meet you.
So you're not Melissa or Megan?
Well, are you who we've been communicating with? Are you the person that's been talking to John this whole time?
Yeah.
But we also obviously talked to some guy.
Yeah, that's a friend of mine, Phil.
Okay. His name is Phil.
Yeah. I just kind of needed someone to help me out.
Got it.
You know, to kind of get in the middle of it.
Okay. Before we get into questions and kind of clear it, why don't you just kind of let us know what's up from your side of things so that we can better understand how this all went down.
Well, I've been in a like very vulnerable state. I've been over a lot in like a lot of relationships. So creating the Megan account has caused me to let my wall down a little bit. Everything that I have told him though has been true, other than the picture, of course. Picture is definitely not me.
You've really been lying to me for 3 months, and I've never been lied to that long. I'm just blown right now. Like, if you know that I've been through, you shouldn't just kept on lying to me.
Everything I have told you is true, other than the physicality
Everything
of it.
else you've told me is
Yeah,
not true.
yeah, other than the physicality of it. And I hope that you're not that shallow.
But we know that the Megan page is fake.
Some guys can be shallow.
But you can't, that's kind of manipulative to say. Because you did lie to him. So you can't say, I hope that you're not that shallow, and because we have an emotional connection, that's gonna tug on his heartstrings and make him think that he now has to have a relationship.
No, not at all. No.
It's not
what he
shallow
said
for
is
somebody to want somebody to tell them the truth.
Like telling the truth.
You know, my intention was not to hurt you. You know what I mean? I'm probably getting hurt more because I feel so bad, you know.
Do you need a minute?
Yeah.
How are you just feeling right now? You know, when you go home, are you open to her messaging you?
Oh, no, yeah, I'm pretty blown by all this.
Take all the time you need.
Are you able to delete the Megan profile?
Absolutely. I could do it right
Can
now.
we? I just feel like it'd be good for everyone.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Let me go get it.
Right,
I
let's see.
actually will be very happy to do that.
All right.
Delete account.
There it is. Okay.
Yeah, I'm free.
Megan is
I'm
gone.
free.
That was exhausting.
Yes. Thank you.
Good job.
Got a messenger off
Free.
too?
This is not something I would normally do. I'm letting you know that, John. It's like not, if that makes it any better.
So the TV,
Yeah, what are we doing about this television?
Yeah, I got it for you. Please take it.
Are you sure?
I am totally sure. No hard
That's
feelings,
fine.
okay?
I got something out of this.
There you go.
let's take the TV.
John, why don't you grab it?
So that's the, oh, he's gonna grab it
gosh.
all.
I've got both,
Awesome.
thanks.
You sure? I don't think the kids are gonna break this one. For sure.
Yeah. Well,
Brooke
good
sweat.
luck to you.
Thank you.
We wish you all the best. Thanks for coming forward.
Yes, thank you.
Nice to meet you. Wish you the best.
Thank you.
Me too.
All right, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Hope you find what you're looking for.
Thank
I'll
you.
at least give you a hug.
Okay.
Dear Catfish team, my name is Moses. I'm 40 years old and I live in Los Angeles, California. I'm a theater student and a football player. My marriage of 11 years broke up last year, and since then I've been trying to figure out my life. There's a girl I met online dating named Crystal. She's an artist and she's beautiful. She's 32 and lives in Anaheim.
They're so close.
We've been talking for about 4 months. I don't just want to date her, I'm ready to share my life with her. I feel like I have found the one. We talk every day and both tell each other everything. We consider ourselves in a committed relationship. She believes in me and is up for all my crazy ideas. Having someone that is in my corner is something special I haven't felt in a long time. Issue is, we've never met, and my efforts to meet her have not been successful. She's given me many excuses. I've done my best to be receptive and understanding to her needs, but she still isn't making meeting a priority. I don't know what to do now. We're already making plans for the future. I love her. You guys are my last resort. Give me a call, please. Moses. So how long after your wife and you divorced did you meet Crystal?
So our divorce was almost like a year and a half ago. And I've been like online dating maybe like 7 to 8 months. At first it was just for like kind of see if I get any bites.
Trying to get your groove back.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes you gotta do that.
I met Crystal. I met her on BLK, on Black Dating app. With her, it was just kind of different. She's like this black goth girl. And so I'm just like, she has to be super cool. Like, you know, she's probably going to Comic-Cons and, you know, doing geeky stuff that I always wanted to do, but never had anybody to do it with.
Why can't you talk on the phone?
So,
this is crazy. I mean,
yeah. So she says she has technical difficulties on her phone. It was always like she contacted me through like internet supported apps, you know, Instagram, WhatsApp. I was thinking like maybe she didn't like want to pay her phone bill or something like that because she's an artist. So, you know, sometimes she has a lot of money, sometimes she has no money and everything like that. And she made that struggle apparent. So I was like, maybe
Have you sent her money?
I've had sent her money.
How much money did you send?
I've probably only sent her like a couple $100.
How many is a couple?
Like $400.
When? For what?
It started off with just Ubers and
So
like,
did she ask you for these Ubers or things?
The first time, I'm texting her one night, it's like, hey, how's everything? It's like, oh, I'm stranded. It's like Mr. Bust or something like that. It's kind of worrisome to me, and I didn't want...
You were trying to be a good man.
Yeah.
Which would be amazing and beautiful and lovely. If you have met this girl, at least on FaceTime, or like, what's her excuse for not FaceTiming?
Primarily, she said her phone was just crap. Camera of the phone doesn't work.
Both cameras? Is this two?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But I didn't want to like I didn't want to be like accusatory. Like what?
Yeah, but phone problems. You know how this sounds.
Yeah.
And that must be frustrating.
It's super frustrating, especially when it came to the point that there's times I've sent her money for Uber, but there's also times I've ordered Ubers for her as well.
Oh, so you've had an address for her before?
I've had
Location.
a location.
Like for a restaurant.
A bar.
So you guys have some things that you're both interested in, but like you're patient with all these excuses. Oh, I see some drawings. There's like a little stack of drawings like on a table, right? What's up?
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Crystal, right?
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I'm Neve.
Nice to meet
Pleasure.
you. Mm-hmm.
Step right this way.
Hello.
Hey, Crystal?
Yes.
Hi.
Hi. Nice
This
to meet you.
is Moses.
How you doing? Can I
Oh. Hello.
There she is.
Wow.
I'm real.
You exist.
Yes, I exist.
So what the hell's been going on?
Just feeling I need to earn people instead of just being blessed them. It has to do a lot with me. I feel like, you know, I'm not capable of being there all the time, especially since I have to support my mom and grandma all the time. But also, if I paid my phone bill, I would have been able to afford to be able to talk to you all the time. But as a lady, something I've been taught, something I've been believing, I don't deserve a true man such as yourself if I can't even be that real lady. And I couldn't literally not afford to see you all the time.
And the Uber rides that Moses has provided tend to go between one of 2 or 3 different inns or motels.
I'm a massage therapist who helps a lot of clientele who work at jobs that book them at those places. I can't control those locations.
Well, had you ever mentioned that you're a massage therapist? Because we just thought you were an artist.
No, I mean, it's not my main source of income. No.
But I think he's paid for one of the motels or inns that you were staying in. But I think he thought it was for a different reason.
Got paid for a few of them, and it wasn't like, I know that you were going through stuff with your mom, but I don't hold it against you regardless of what it was for and everything. It was kind of bothersome that, like, you know, like I came to the hotel that I paid for, but you weren't comfortable to meet me, so that was like kind of weird.
Do you remember that night?
I kind of recall it, but like I said, even if I had the opportunity to still see you physically, I still would have been selfish to say I don't have enough to be the lady you deserve.
But like, were you with another dude?
No, absolutely not.
I commend you for wanting to wait to be where you want to be before you feel like you're ready and worthy of a relationship. But I can't help but feel like letting him pay for stuff.
I didn't ask all the time. Like,
Well, no, but sorry,
no,
but,
go ahead.
But it does kind of feel like you were comfortable taking in some ways from him, even though you say you didn't feel like you were ready and worthy to like be with him. And so it's like, well, if you really didn't feel like you were worthy of him, you should have either just communicated that and said, hey, I need some more time, I'm not ready yet. But you instead allowed him to, you know, continue talking to you, continue planning this future, and continue supporting some of your life. That to me is sort of a mixed signal.
I can understand.
Right, okay.
I understand.
What you said, like how you feel, like was that real? Like
It is. It's nothing but. I get nothing but the time to be real. I don't have time to lie. I can't afford to lie or make up stuff. I'm only here to tell the truth because if I'm not real with myself, that's clearly not gonna be real with you. I'm not doing that.
You're very mysterious. It's hard to find any information about you. It's like he had to kind of consider that maybe you weren't telling him the truth.
I'm anti-technology. That's why I don't have a lot of selfies and things like that.
Well, I guess, why did you decide to show up today?
It hurt me to hurt you. It didn't feel fair, and I was planning on doing all these surprising things for you when I started working, helping you out if you needed it when I
not
started
seeing
getting
you
all that.
was hurting me. Like I didn't care.
Don't think I wasn't suffering.
You
Don't
didn't have
think
to,
that.
though.
Don't think that.
You didn't have to.
I never thought I'd be doing this.
That's how it starts.
Hi, Neve and Cammie. My name is Zach. I'm a 31-year-old living in Milwaukee. While I've made a living off of photographing weddings, I myself have never been particularly lucky in love. No, it shouldn't hurt. I try my best to meet women and have been on almost all the dating sites. Nothing seems to pan out. Last July, though, I met a woman named Lexi online. She was beautiful and fun. We messaged just about every day and have been talking on the phone. For the first time in years, I actually feel hope for my love life. But Lexi lives in Minnesota, so it should be easy enough to meet, but we haven't been able to. I can't say for sure I'm being catfished, but I don't want to ignore any warning signs. I've been burned in the past and need to be sure before I invest more time into this relationship. I could sure use your help. Zach, take us on the Lexi adventure.
So we matched last summer.
On Tinder or something?
I don't remember which one, because I've been on all of them.
Right.
We exchanged Snapchats, and we started talking like every other day. And then we started talking on the phone and Snapchat, and just kind of been talking ever since.
I understand you met on the dating profile, you exchanged Snapchats, that's where you've been talking. I kind of understand not having her phone number, but what about other social media? I mean, if you gotta have...
I very recently followed her on Instagram.
Oh.
It's kind of weird, she's only got 6 pictures on there.
I mean, there's some people doing that now, but okay. Tell us about her.
She's a little younger than me. She's in her early 20s. She says that she's in school, and she says she works like nights and weekends as a bartender. She's really nice, she's smart, and she's definitely above average attractiveness, which is kind of a red flag, because my experience is that that just doesn't happen in online dating. That's rare for me. The other red flag that I should mention is that she, will occasionally ask for like lunch. So I sent her a Chipotle gift card. She's asked for it since and I've said no.
She just is asking for lunch money?
It's a little weird, but you already said no now a few times, so it doesn't sound like someone who is just in it to scam you.
Yeah, she's somebody who I talk to regularly. She's usually the one that reaches out too, which is the reason that I want to keep talking to her, because that's nice, it makes me feel good. And it's also the reason why I'm kind of hesitant, because I'm used to always putting in the effort and it not being reciprocated.
You guys save your Snap messages?
There's not a ton, if you want to.
Oh, there's voice notes?
Traffic is literally the worst, but happy birthday to your grandma.
It's a sweet voice. I hope you know that my feelings for you are genuine at this point. It's not all about being spoiled and whatever. Nope, she sent you a gym pic. She said anything for you. She's cute. Oh, she said, can we have Chipotle again?
She's obsessed with the Chipotle.
And you said, ugh, I'm sorry, kind of tight right now. And she said, oh, no worries. She said, you excited to meet? You said, so excited. She said, when you gonna spoil me? And you said, I'm sorry, it's the slowest time of year right now. And she said, not even $25 Chipotle?
Yeah, who likes Chipotle that much?
The Chipotle allowance is concerning to me.
But it's not like she's just texting him to ask for money.
They're sprinkled in.
Look,
No!
I'm just saying, I can understand concerns, but I can also imagine a scenario where this is not deceptive. You're the one who's avoided FaceTiming, and it's your schedule that's preventing you from meeting up. Maybe she has really good intentions and wants to meet up with you. In the meantime, once in a while, you can send her $20 for some Chipotle.
It's not impossible.
This is kind of the longest you've talked to a girl.
Yeah.
For anybody to talk consistently for almost a year, that's a lot. Surely there's a connection there that you must feel.
Definitely.
There's a girl in a car over there, a blonde girl in a car.
Oh.
Hi.
What?
Lexi, right?
Lacy.
Sorry, say again?
Lacy.
Lacy.
Yes.
Hi. Neve.
I'm here.
And are you
Lexi?
Lexi?
Kind of.
Kind of.
So confused.
Sorry, this is Lacy?
Lacy.
Lacy.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Cammie.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And I'm Zach. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So can you, explain?
So, I am the voice of Lexi.
Okay.
I have a partner who does not want to be here.
When you say partner, do you mean like a partner in crime? Or partner like a person that you're in a relationship with?
No, just a friend.
Okay.
They are talking to Zachary, and I've hopped on and sent a few voice messages.
The voice sounds
notifying
familiar.
myself.
So the phone calls and the voice notes were you?
Yes.
But the text messages were all this other mystery partner.
Correct.
For
Okay.
why?
Basically, free food. There's kind of just like a lot of guys on the internet that are wanting to talk to a young, pretty girl and are willing to send money, send gift cards, and personally, I'm tired of men and the way that they objectify women. And so I'm like, sorry, like if you want to objectify women and are willing to just send money when you don't know anything.
That's not objectification, is it? To want to talk to a pretty
That's
girl
on a dating app that you match with that is also supposed to be there for dating?
Come on. You gotta know that's tricking guys into thinking that you might be interested in them and then lying to them so that they send you money and food. That's like pointing the finger at a fish for getting caught in a net and being like, dumb fish. You're like, yeah, but you put a net there. I'm sure there are plenty of guys who unsolicited will just be gross and inappropriate and objectify you, but like you can't really consider it an excuse. You don't know exactly everything that your partner has been saying to them. Like you just don't know.
You're right, I don't know. I don't know a lot. That's why I'm like,
Right.
it's kind of their thing. Like, I don't catfish people personally, like, but they're doing this, so I'm just kind of helping them out with my voice.
Because they're a good friend, or because you get in on the
Because they're a good friend, and then
money.
also because, yeah, they give me some of the money that they get, so.
Listen, you're scamming guys for money, you and your partner. And facilitating is still being a part of it, and that's not right or fair.
That's a good point. I can't even argue with that. That's true.
Do you guys usually just ask for Chipotle, or is there other stuff?
There's some money.
How much do you think has been
Enough.
Like total, all the
Gifted.
guys.
How much is
that you've done
enough?
this to.
Like in the thousands?
I don't want to say
It
like
helps.
exactly how
Okay.
much.
Got it. How many guys would you say you've talked to?
I don't even know.
So like more than 10?
Yeah.
So a lot.